My notebook, I don't know if y'all want to see it, but like I feel like I could take the best notes out of anybody in this draft, but I don't know if you want to see it. But
keep going.
I break down like what hurt us, like what explosive plays we gave up, and I write it down because I know it's a copycat league. And also I break down like everything I did wrong and the receivers. I would say the technique and what things they gave me, and things I could have improved on, because I'm really big on self-improvement.
As a man too, I would say, you know what I'm saying, it was a change of environment, the weather, you know what I'm saying, the type of defense I was playing, everything, it helped me grow as a man. Now I feel like I can look back on it and just say like, you ain't quit, you kept striving to get better. You know what I'm saying, I still feel like I'm the best when I'm out there, but I need, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to make the results show.
At the end of the year, it kind of felt like he was starting to put it together, and then he had that interception in the playoff game, you remember, Skylar Thompson. And I think it makes sense because it's a very zone-heavy secondary. And what I remember from Elum in college is he was a man corner. He's this like long, physical corner. So it kind of made sense that it might have taken some time for him to really get accustomed to playing in the NFL. And so
I learned to appreciate the struggles because, you know, it helped me become into who I am now. You know, it's not like I was cutting corners. It's not like I wasn't listening or wasn't, you know, taking notes, wasn't, you know, preparing the right way. Just I felt like it allowed me to learn, though. Like, you know, that's just the reality of it. And sometimes you can't really force success. You know, you just have to continue to keep riding that wave, keep trying to stay consistent, and continue to, you know, trust and believe in yourself.
It's a big interception against Pittsburgh. When I see Elum, I see a kid who lost some confidence, didn't want to make mistakes, and was worried about making the mistakes on the field. And when you're a defensive back and you're worried about making a mistake on the field, you will make the mistake. You'll get down on yourself, you're in the doghouse. Now he's in Dallas. I think he's going to show and surprise some people out there. What's good, everybody? You know what it is, man. The streets, man. We in the streets. We about to hit the work streets. We always taking a nice little walk, enjoying the sun. Got the little male people over here. My homie over there. Shout out to your dog. He with the post office. That's my homie. Shout out to you, Pryor. He's an OKC fan. Me and him going back and forth. He's a real OKC fan, not a bandwagon guy. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, but I'm jumping on this video right quick to talk about the new addition, the trade, youngster, Mr. Kair Elam. I liked your pops. Your pops was a dog. But this video is just about him right quick. Look, man, I'm going to tell you right now, we did a show yesterday. Shout out to my dog, Boss Cowboys, OC, Law Nation. But shout out to my dog, Boss. We jumped right out that cornerback thing and we hit that subject early and talked about it. And Kair Elam came up in the, you know, you already heard Shotty already talk about from the very beginning. Hey, we like what Elam's doing. Testing one of the fastest one every time, making it first all the time in these sprints. He's running hard, he's playing hard. I love his attitude, he's a studier. And you know, in the beginning of that video that I posted with him, when I listen to him, man, I just feel like this was a kid who comes in on your combine with questions and what you got for me to look at, and I want to learn, and this is what we gave up, and I want to do better with this. This is a kid that's already coming like that. I don't know too many young players that come like that. And then when I listen to him, the verses that he went through, all I hear is, man, look, I'm going hard. I want to learn. I want to be great. And there's a little part that I cut out in that video where it says, you know, Elum said that he had never, ever went through anything in football. He never went through kind of like really no hardships. He said he had always been the man since he'd been playing the game. You know, he always been the top dog. Never had no critiques, criticism, or anything. Some of these high school, these youngsters are like that. I coached a lot of them. I know some of them that nobody ever says anything bad about them because everybody wants to hang on their coattails and all that stuff. But when I look at Elum, I see a young man who really came into a system where you say he was a press corner. There are more zone with the Buffalo Bills. And just this young man lost a lot of his confidence. And when a person who ain't never had any issues with being confident or being critiqued or, you know, not or doubting himself, your whole game can be messed up. Your whole game can be wrecked just because of that mental hurdle that you're trying to get over. Once you get beat and you're down and maybe you're not grasping the system, and like you said, when you see about Mimi Kims and you heard about him, and even Brian Schottenheimer, Shotty said it himself, might not been the best fit over there in Buffalo. Mimi Kings might not been the best fit over there. There's a lot of people that were writing on Buffalo saying this is not the right scheme for him. He's a press corner. He's an aggressive corner. He's a guy that's a physical guy, and you're having him sit in zone and reading and watching things, and that's not what he was taught at Florida. So it's an adjustment period. Maybe some of the other guys you brought in were able to make that quick adjustment, and he wasn't. And then maybe, I believe his name was Bean, that wanted him, maybe because he wanted this and he wasn't grasping it quick enough. Frustration happens between the coach and the player. And when frustration happens between the coach and the player, because that's what both of them said. Both of them said they wanted this to work. Both of them said they worked hard on both sides, but it just wasn't working. If you fall out of favor with a coach, or you get in the doghouse and he starts liking somebody else and the other player is kind of performing, bro, you lose all kind of confidence. You in a funk. If any of y'all ever play sports, I've been through it, where you might be the man, something might happen, you lose a little confidence, somebody comes in your spot, now you doubting yourself, you doubt everything you did, you doubt everything you did. Now the routine shots, the routine catches, now them become hard because now you're pressing, you're thinking, you're overthinking the game. So when you come in, you're not comfortable. Just like I said, so he was in and out the lineup, was deactivated, comes in, starts getting some more playing time. But as a player, you worried about if you mess up and make one wrong play, because if you make one wrong play, this guy may come in and take my spot and I might not play again. That's a lot of pressure. And I think that's what he was under in Buffalo. And I just feel like the system wasn't working. Too many people were saying the system wasn't for him. It wasn't that he wasn't a player. It's the system wasn't for him. Now you're coming into a system. You're getting a whole new slate. You got traded for. So right there, because they traded for you, you're going to get some grace. Usually when you're a Dallas Cowboy, if you're drafted with the Cowboys, you're homegrown, you get a lot of grace. The free agents coming from the outside, they don't get no grace. But guys who get traded for get grace because we actually spend capital on you so we want to see all this through. So this is the good thing about Elum. They didn't pick him up in free agency because then you probably would have been a bastard, like Boss always said. Then they could have got rid of you quick because you were a free agent. Yeah, you weren't homegrown, whatever. We didn't spend a lot of money on. We're going to let you go. But when they trade for you, they give you a little bit longer leash. And so I think this is what Elum needs. Sorry about them birds in the background. They always be going ham. But this is what I think Elum needs. He needs a fresh start. And when you got a coach, and as he said, coach and coaches that are believing in me now, it's a world of difference, y'all. It makes a world of difference when your coach actually believes in you. When your coach actually believes in you and the organization believes in you, and they're like, hey, we want you to be great here, and we'll take whatever time to make you great. That's all a player needs. You see the physical ability, 4.4 speed, 6'2", 100, almost 200 pounds. Guy who's physical. I see the love in him. I see how he wants to be great. Let's see how this happens. I'm hoping for the best. But that's why I made that video about Gilly. Bring back Gilly. Go watch that Gilly video. Bring back Gilly. Everybody want Jared. No, bring back Gilly. You need that veteran right there who is a dog, who's going to take you on his wing, who's going to teach you the game and help you be better. I want him more than a Jair Alexander or Jalen Ramsey, because those guys, as much talent they are, I don't know if they're putting their hand out and putting their hand over somebody and say, let's be great together. That's what I think Gilly's going to do. That's why I want him back. I want him to help Elum. I want him to help these other guys because I believe he'll continue to show these guys how to be a pro, continue to show these guys how to be better on the field, and he's going to help you be a better cornerback. And the staff is going to be real. That's why I said Elum's got a chance over here in Dallas. It may not have been the right fit over there, but I feel like there's a lot of love coming from Dallas over here, and when players see that love, they tend to play better. And that's what I think Elum just might do 2025. Give me your thoughts. Big Game James, we're coming with another video right after this. So check that one out too. It's about that new edition. And dog, it's going to be crazy. But the boys got to do it right for it to be. Talk to you soon. We out. I'm the streets. I'm the people's champ. Let's get it. Big Game James, we out.